Halloween, and you know what that means? Spooky point and click time, although I actually haven't got a spooky point and click this year because they wouldn't work when I wanted to record them. So instead I'm going to do a top 5, because why not? And you might notice the lack of hat. Yeah, I've disappointed you all, I know. But you know what? I couldn't find it. I'm supposed to be doing a spooky point and click with my stupid hat. And I'm not doing a spooky point and click this year, nor do I even have my stupid hat. I mean, is this even a Scarfulhu Halloween video? What's even going on, man?
Why as people do we love skeletons? We see Halloween decorations all the time that are dancing skeletons or dangling skeletons. What is it exactly that we like about them? Is it just how they look, or do we just find them, humorous?
Get out of here! Leave this house!
Okay, so ground rules. By skeletons, I mean actual living skeletons. No dead bodies, no hats. As long as they're made of bone and maybe can do things, you know, we're good. I am going to try and avoid minion skeletons though, because, you know, they're just lame. So let's give a sternum look at these skeletons. Ugh. So, King's Quest 6 is kind of thematically serious compared to the other King's Quest. I mean, the main villain is a guy who murders a princess's 2 parents so they can't object to him marrying her. I mean, that's just messed up, man. But in this game, you're on a quest to bring these 2 back from the dead, and to do this you need to go through the gatekeeper of the underworld. There's not a lot to this guy. He asks for your ticket, and that's pretty much all he does. But what he does do, other than that, is he dances with all his friends when you play the xylophone thing. And that's quite useful in the long term because you steal his key, and that's actually a skeleton key that you can use elsewhere. It's a bit rude to steal the key though. Come on, Alexander, did you feel a strange pulling sensation that gave you the urge to steal? Despicable. Medieval is a super fun game, and while I do like the skeleton on the main menu, obviously Sir Daniel Fortescue seems to be the main choice here. I mean, then again, the main menu skeleton does do some pretty great pointing, but I mean, that's not really what I'm looking for in this list. Pointing is a good skill, but you know. So Daniel Fortescue is an undead knight who has risen to kill an evil force that he supposedly beat back in the day, and he didn't actually defeat it. Despite getting the title of the hero of Gallowmere, he straight up just died at the first charge, like arrow in the eye. That's it, he's gone, dead. Pretty lame, really. So, you know, the game is kind of like a quest for redemption. So after he gets brought back to fight the big bad, he wants to not die this time. He wants to do well and be a hero, like the hero that everyone says he is. So Daniel uses an array of weapons in this series, and he can even throw his own arm, which is, I mean, pretty useful. And I mean, he's kind of adorable, don't you think? I mean, look at his goofy little face. What a dork. I love dorky skeletons. Speaking of dorky skeletons, there's no beating Papyrus. Papyrus is a skeleton from the recently released game Undertale, which is an RPG / bullet hell game in which you discover a strange land of this child. One of the colourful characters you meet along the way is a short skeleton by the name of Sans, because he talks in Comic Sans, which is adorable, but his brother, Papyrus, is just the best. And yeah, he talks in the Papyrus font. Papyrus is a skeleton who wants to be popular and loved, but at the same time, he's kind of just useless, but kind of in an endearing way. For instance, early on in the game, he sets you some puzzles, but they're incredibly easy to beat because, you know, he gives you the solutions. Like, he actually gives you the solutions to do it. Oh, and one other thing that he does is his attack makes you blue. I mean, that's his attack, he makes you blue. And I guess one other thing is that he loves making spaghetti. I mean, I'd say more about this little game, but you shouldn't be spoiled. You should just play this if you haven't already. I mean, everyone's played Undertale now. You get like 1,000 people playing it, and everyone's like doing a let's play. What the hell's going on? If you know me at all, you knew Grim Fandango will be on this list somewhere, and of course we're talking about Manny Calavera. The plot of Grim Fandango features a skeleton in the land of the dead called Manny, who is a so-called travel agent who allows people to get to the afterlife in a way which suits how they lived. However, Manny feels like he can never get good clients. He always gets the lowlifes and the criminals, while Domino, his colleague, gets all the saints and all the good people. So, you know, Manny takes matters into his own hands and accidentally causes a woman called Meche, who lived a perfect life, to take the most dangerous route to the afterlife. I mean, I say accidentally, it's more of a government conspiracy type thing. Where's Mulder when you need him? And so, to redeem himself, he goes after Meche on a 4-year journey of peril. On the way he sets up a casino, yeah, I mean, that's something he does, but there is a lot of peril. So much peril. I mean, who couldn't love a hero who just goes through all that peril? Oh, and he makes the best friends, because of this guy here, Glottis. He's an orange demon.
Bone wagon. I like it.
Okay, this had to be my number one choice. It had to be. Murray from Monkey Island, yeah, he might not be a skeleton, but he is a talking skull. The thing is, he thinks he's the ultimate evil, and that's why he's an amazing character. Because he can't do anything. He can't move. And yet, he still talks so big. He talks of ending the world and world domination and being the best, and he's just there. He's just a skull who talks. It's perfect for the tone of Monkey Island, and it's just hilarious. Not to mention, he'll often be part of the solution to the puzzles, or he'll be in a situation that Guybrush has to help him with. And in Tales of Monkey Island, you get him a body, and it's great because he still can't move.
Aloha!
How's the body treating you?
Remarkably well. It's only a matter of time before I gain control of my limbs.
Oh boy, then we're in for it.
I shall rewrite your definition of misery.
You're literate now too?
Not completely.
So all in all, he's useless and evil. And that makes for an amazing combination. So that's why he's number one. Because he sucks.
Would you like some help?
Help! Ha! Help! I will end you!
Okay then. Well, it was nice talking to you, Murray.
Maybe a little.
And that's my list of skeletons. Of course, honourable mention to the TF2 Skeleton King and Morte from Planescape Torment. I mean, they're pretty cool. Could have put them on the list, but I didn't. Okay, so this maybe wasn't the most in-depth or long Halloween video. I mean, I haven't even got the hat, so bit of a disappointment really, I know. But, you know, I'm in a bit of a transition period. Like last month I moved to university and I'm just trying to get things worked out, but I'm going to be trying to do more videos soon that are a bit longer and have a bit more effort put into them. So, to make up for it, I'm going to show you a clip of me wearing about 4 scarves. Or 3, I don't even know how many it is. How many is it?
4.
I have a cameraman now, by the way. I have 4 scarves. It's happening. I'm a man.